I'm Jasmine and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is all about taking my day look to a night look. So I started with doing like a really subtle look for the day, just blush and something that's very rosy, very minimal. And then I added a few steps and elevated it into this really sultry look that is sexy, that is edgy, that is glamorous in just 4 to 5 steps. So I hope you guys really like this video and let's jazz it up. I've already done my skincare off camera, नहीं तो वीडियो बहुत लंबी हो जाएगी. तो the first step is using my concealer. This concealer that I'm using is from LA Girl Pro and I absolutely love it. This also acts like a color corrector और ये बहुत बहुत अच्छा concealer है and it's a drugstore product. It's easily affordable. So I like to put it wherever I feel there's a little bit of darkness that I need to conceal या फिर जहाँ पर भी मेरे face में मुझे थोड़े से spots दिखते हैं. This concealer is creamy. I love the texture. Also, the color of this concealer is closer to my skin tone, so it's just going to make my skin look really even. Now I'm going to go ahead and just blend it all with my beauty blender, and just look at this. Like, this is so blendable. It's an amazing concealer and I just love it. It's definitely my top 5 for sure. जहां पर भी आपको लगता है यू हैव डिसकलरेशन इन योर स्किन या फिर एक्ने है या स्कार्स है एंड यू वांट टू कंसील इट, सो दिस कंसीलर इज एब्सोल्युटली अमेजिंग. इट हैज great coverage. So this is my second concealer. This is Huda Beauty's Faux Filter. This is slightly lighter, so I'm going to use it to brighten the areas that I want to. For example, under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, and just my jawline. This is also one of the best concealers that I have used. I think Huda has just nailed it when it comes to their concealers. Thoda sa expensive hai, but I think it's definitely worth the buy. It stays for such a long time. It's easily blendable. I mean, look at this. It just blends like butter and it's just gonna brighten the area under my eye and it's just gonna make it look bigger and I'm just gonna look fresher. Usually when I'm doing a day look, मैं सिर्फ अपने concealers use करती हूँ and then I use my powder and I'm done. But since we're going to do a look that is going to go from day to night, so I'm going to go ahead and use my foundation. The foundation that I'm using is from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade 5 Neutral. ये थोड़ा सा oxidize होता है, so make sure when you use it, you don't use a lot and please don't get scared अगर ये एकदम से थोड़ा सा color change करे. But it is one of the best foundations. I like to pat it with my fingers in a really thin layer so that the warmth of the finger just helps the foundation get into the skin really well. और इसका texture बहुत smooth है and I just love this foundation. Then again, I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to blend it in very thin layers. हमेशा याद रखना, whenever you put your foundation, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं लगाना है. Start with applying it in a very minimal quantity, and then if you feel that you need more foundation, then you can always build it up, but don't go too heavy on it first. And now I don't know if you guys can see, but it just looks like skin and it looks so well blended. And whatever is left, I like to take it on top of my forehead here. Then I take the excess and I take it down to my neck because that is just so important. Now the next step that's really important is I'm just going to set my face. Since ये day look है, I'm not going to set it a lot. मैं बस धीरे धीरे just very gently just set my under eyes. This powder is by Maybelline and I absolutely love it. ये देखो, it just very gently just blurs all the fine lines under my eyes. It's extremely important क्योंकि यहाँ पर आप concealer लगाते हो और यहाँ पर creasing बहुत जल्दी हो सकती है. My nose area, since it's a day look, I don't bake, so this is absolutely fine. Now the next step is to do my brows. This one is from Swiss Beauty. It's their eyebrow and gel eyeliner. It's a 2-in-1 thing. आप इसको काजल की तरह use कर सकते हो. You can use it as an eyeliner and to fill your eyebrows. तो जो पहली चीज मैं करने वाली हूँ, I'm going to brush my brows. It's extremely important क्योंकि मैंने foundation लगाया है and I blended it here. तो जो भी excess product होता है, when you brush your brows, it just goes away. Then I'm going to take my brush. I'm going to dip it in and I'm just going to fill my brows. ये बहुत ज़्यादा dark है, ये pigmented है, so make sure when you fill it. But it's an amazing product and it's extremely affordable. So I am just gonna go with the natural shape of my brows and just fill it. कभी भी अपने brows के आगे आते हो, so just make upward strokes and I am done. यहाँ कैमरा में, जब मैं कैमरा में देखती हूँ तो मुझे डार्क लगता है, बट जब मैं मिरर में देखती हूँ मुझे एकदम फाइन लगता है. सो I'm gonna go with what I see right now. और जब भी आगे आती हूँ I just do upward strokes to my brows and I think it looks really really nice. And once in 15 days I just get my brows shaped and I think it looks really nice. मैं ज़्यादा gel और ये सब लगाती नहीं हूँ because I think that affects the growth of your eyebrows. So I just try to fill it and keep it as natural as possible. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes. I'm going to be using this palette by Huda Beauty. आप देख सकते हो, it has all the colors, light browns है, dark browns है, black है. That is why I'm using this eyeshadow palette, because when you do a look from day to night, the main part, the main feature that you have to enhance are your eyes and your lips. So I'm making sure that I use a really really good palette with amazing colors like light and brown for my eyes. So now if I want to do a day look, I can go with something like this, like a really really light brown, and I can just put it all over my eye area, like all over my lids, my crease. So it's gonna give it like a really nice and a really soft look. See, I like to fill my eyes all the way up. I think it just makes it look much more bigger and it makes it look much more fuller. So that's something that I like to do, and I am going to do the same thing with my other eye as well. Whenever you do your eye makeup, remember blending is key. एकदम जल्दी जल्दी मत करो. Make sure that circular motion में you blend your eyeshadow all the way. And now I'm going to take the same colors and go over my lower lash line as well. ये बहुत 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 important होता है. इससे बस आंखें आपकी खुली लगती है और काफी बड़ी लगती है. So don't miss this step. And now I'm just gonna go in with my mascara from Maybelline and finish the morning look. Maybelline is so good when it comes to the mascaras. It just like changes your eye game completely. Since it's a day look, I don't contour my face. So I'm just going to go ahead with my NUDESTIX blush and I'm going to apply it to the high points of my cheeks so that my face just looks chiseled and on the nose, and it gives it a really, really pretty pink flush. And for the day look, I'm just going to go ahead with my blush. I just like to blend my blush with my fingers and it just gives it like a really nice and like a pretty pink flush. Do you see it already looks so chiseled? It looks so elevated. I'm gonna take a little more. I love nude sticks. इनके भी blushes बहुत 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 अच्छे होते हैं. And just this. Now the last thing that I would do for a day look to complete it is like a very nude lipstick. This is from Maybelline. It's 15 Peachy in the vinyl lipstick range. I absolutely love this shade, and I just do you do you guys see, like, it's such a nice nude neutral day kind of a shade, like really rosy. I just love the shade of the lipstick and I think it's all come together really well. For a day look, this is perfect. Like, we've kept it minimal, soft, flirty, like all nude shades. And now I'm going to show you guys how to elevate this look into something that's very sexy, glamorous, edgy, into a night look. So now that we already have a day look, I'm going to show you guys how to elevate this look into a night look. The very first thing I want you guys to do is make sure that your skin is hydrated, and you're going to do that by applying your setting spray. Once you apply your setting spray, make sure you use your beauty blender and you just dab it on your face so that your face feels really really fresh and it sets everything together. अब आप पूरा दिन बाहर हो and your makeup थोड़ा सा अगर इधर उधर हो गया, so you're not going to do your entire base again, but what I would suggest is take your concealer and just make tiny dots here under your eyes. अगर आपको लग रहा है आपके कोई spots visible है तो put your concealer on top of those spots and that's it. Now, now I'm going to take my beauty blender and very gently just pat it. मतलब इसको ऐसे घसीटना नहीं है, just dab it like that so that it stays in place. And I am just going to take it and blend it under my eyes so that my eyes just start looking fresher again and like I've done my makeup all over again. And see, it makes such a huge difference. ये देखो. So your eyes will start to look fresh and your base will look like you've just reapplied it and it looks amazing. Now since it's a night look, ये party look हो सकता है, dinner look हो सकता है and you want it to stay, so you're going to take your powder and this time पहले बार for the day look हमने set किया था. Now I'm going to bake it. So I'm going to take my powder and I'm just going to generously apply it under my eyes and I'm going to keep it here. और इसको बाद में brush off करना है. Don't forget it like that. And I'm going to do the same thing under this eye as well. And I'm going to make sure that I bake my jaw. So that's just going to be like this. So these are the small steps जिससे बहुत ही help होगा. It will elevate your look and it's going to take like literally 10 to 15 minutes क्योंकि आपने already अपना makeup पहले किया हुआ है. I am not going to touch my eyebrows. Eyebrows बिल्कुल ठीक है. You don't want to make them too black या ज़्यादा नहीं करना है because it's going to just change the entire frame of your face and it's not going to look nice. So always make sure that your eyebrows are very natural. Now comes the main part, the eyes. तो मैं पहले क्या करने वाली हूँ? I'm going to use the same palette और मैं same color से I'm just going to make sure that my base of the eyeshadow is perfect and I'm going to make sure और मैं इसको थोड़ा सा darken कर दूंगी and I'm going to deepen it the same color जो हमने day look के लिए लिया था so that it just looks more fresh. Now from the same eyeshadow palette, I'm going to take a darker color and I'm going to apply it all over my lid area. Ooh, I love this color. It's so pretty, it's chocolatey, it's brown. तो ये एकदम से आपको एक smoky eye की look दे देगा. And make sure to blend. अगर आप अपनी eye looks को blend नहीं करोगे, अगर आप अपनी eyeshadow को blend नहीं करोगे, so there's no use of doing a smoky eye क्योंकि ये बहुत ही patchy लगेगा and you don't want that to happen. Now that I've deepened the color of my eyeshadow, ठीक है, on my lid तो मैं lower lash line में भी कर लूँगी पर ज़्यादा dark नहीं, बहुत ही हल्का सा because you don't want it to be too dark. तो मैं इसको हल्का सा just going to deepen the color. My eyes look like this right now, which I think look really nice. Now before I go and do more steps to my eyes, I'm just going to make sure that I brush off this powder क्योंकि हमने सुबह भी powder लगाया था for the day look, so you don't want to keep it for a long time just so that your face looks fresh and if you're sweating तो वो चीज एक हट जाए. Since it's a night look, I'm just going to take like a glittery shade and I'm just going to enhance my look further. जब भी glitter apply करते हो, please apply it with your fingers. Don't use a brush because brush से glitters आते ही नहीं है. So with the finger, so when you apply your glitter with the finger, it always sets better and it looks much sexier. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye as well. अब सिंस ये एक नाइट लुक है एंड आई वांट टू डू समथिंग मोर टू माय आईज तो मैं अपना आईब्राउ जेल लेने वाली हूँ फ्रॉम स्विस ब्यूटी व्हिच वी हैड यूज्ड फॉर द आईब्राउज एंड आई एम जस्ट गोना क्रिएट लाइक अ वेरी रफ smoky line. It's not a smoky eye, but it's more of just like, you know, just the color black on the eye so that it looks really nice. And if you want, थोड़ा सा इसको आप wing भी कर सकते हो. And I'm gonna do the same thing onto my other eye as well. Now I'm going to take the same brow gel liner, eyeliner, kajal and just going to apply it on my waterline as well. Just as a kajal, ज़्यादा भी नहीं, बस थोड़ा सा so that it just makes my eyes look bigger. I love such products which are like three in one. You can do like an eyeliner, eyebrow, kajal, everything with this. So I am really really happy with the eyes. अगर आपको चाहिए तो आप lashes भी लगा सकते हो. मैं ज़्यादा lashes नहीं लगाती क्योंकि glue eyelashes को harm करते हैं. So I make sure that I elevate my eyes with makeup and try and use as less products as possible. Now I'm going to show you a product which is very important. अगर आप night makeup कर रहे हो, that is contour, that's like a bronzer stick, whatever you want to do. Since day look में हमने blush use किया था, so here I'm just going to use my contour stick to just sort of give it a very chiseled look. And I'm going to use my foundation brush and just blend it. हमेशा upwards blend करना है ताकि आपका face snatched लगे, so that it looks chiseled and it looks really really nice. नाउ वी कम टू समथिंग दैट्स एक्सट्रीमली इंपॉर्टेंट और ये आपके पूरे फेस को बदल देगा. मैंने सुबह बहुत ही लाइट सा ब्लश यूज किया था. नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गो विद समथिंग दैट इज मच मोर brighter, that's much more darker, and I'm just gonna look at this and I'm just gonna apply it all over my cheeks and just give my face like a flush of a dark pink so that it looks really rosy and really nice. Blush also freaking changes your face. Now, since it's the night look, I'm going to use my highlighter. This is by Too Faced. It's really, really nice. And I'm just going to blend it on top of my blush. Okay. ये blush था. Oh shit. Chalo, it's okay. Blend it. अरे यार. Should I take my foundation brush and I'll just fix it and apply it evenly. Not too bad. Like you shouldn't get scared अगर ऐसे कोई गलती हो जाए, and I don't like to edit my flaws so that you guys can see and learn maybe. I don't know. Chalo, finally a highlighter. This is again by Too Faced. It was gifted to me by someone and I'm just gonna apply it here. I like my cheeks also to shine, so I thought apply it everywhere. My highlighter की इतनी बड़ी fan नहीं हूँ, so I just do like थोड़ा थोड़ा and see. Now, one of the most important things, your lips. I'm going to again go with Maybelline's Vinyl Lip Color. This one is in 10 Lippy, and let's see how it looks. I honestly really, really like it. And I'm just gonna. I honestly think it looks really nice, though I feel I need a gloss because I'm not much of a matte person. So I'm just gonna go and put my lip moisturizer so that my lips just feel more hydrated. So you guys, this is the final look. Like y'all can see, we've changed the eyes, we've changed the lips, the blush, a little bit of concealer, and it made such a huge difference. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know in the comments. It really helps me when you guys give me a feedback. I love you all and coming up with so much more content, and see you all super soon.